Hello, my Virgo friends. Guiding Halo here. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be your money, finance, and career reading. I guess it would be from the 22nd of August to, well, the 29th of August, I suppose. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Money, finance, and career. 22nd to the 29th of August. Oh, beautiful. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. Gotta like that energy. And the Eight of Cups, the desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So having some sort of growth over a circumstance, situation, person, place, or thing. And deciding as to whether it's been fulfilled in a certain way. You should walk away from it. You should stay where you're at. Deciding what to do there. Walking away from confusion, that's for sure. If it's been a confusing time, that's going to change for you. Happy times. There's some sort of dream that's coming true, perhaps, or situation that fulfills itself. Finally, things start to move forward, and then it helps you walk away from anything unfulfilling. Tell me about this star card, please. An ending. So we have a transformation. So someone could be healing from some sort of transformation, or this is about healing, taking more time before making a decision, asking the divine for clarity about whether to walk away from something. There is absolutely a wish granted coming in this circumstance. I don't believe as you see it yet. There's definitely a need for a time out, a break. You could be dealing with a Scorpio that comes in some sort of way to lend a hand here. That's what I'm getting. Then we have the Five of Wands, which is all about competition, conflict. Perhaps there's an end to the competition, something that you can really heal now that previously... It's like there was a mental battle going on and within you about value, about structure, about what it is you desired. There's been conflict. Perhaps you felt like you've been stuck in the middle of a circumstance or a situation. It seems there's a wish granted coming where this is concerned, and it can all come to an end, able to move forward. Also, someone may be going on a holiday, which ends some sort of conflict or time of fight, having to put, like, it's not one foot in front of the other with these cards. It's kind of like transforming what you're actually going to put your energy towards. Life is not a competition. You're not in competition with yourself. I think there's some sort of reality check with people, places, and things. Perhaps there's someone, I feel as though, speaking behind your back about something, and I think you've gotten some clarity over this in the last week, but there will be some sort of transformation where this is concerned, and I believe you're going to have the chance to call someone on their crap. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, Judgment Day. Karma. There's some sort of karma that's going to come around for somebody. A circumstance, a situation. Judgment is when the divine decides what's going to happen here. So if you've been putting your energy in places that doesn't serve you or doesn't serve others, maybe even offends your soul, then the divine is going to come along to create a situation where a wish is granted and you get to walk away from that frustration you've been in. There's definitely some sort of frustration you've been in here. I feel as though somebody could be healing a mental heartache that you've had before over an ending, or worried or concerned about something ending. It's like there's something, it feels like a war zone, like it's been a war zone to you. But this star card here is to come in. It brings you hope. It brings you healing. It shows you that there's a reason to be still hopeful in life and in circumstances and situations. Tell me about this Eight of Cups, please. What are we walking away from? A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Well, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. There's some sort of something, I think, that you were doing in blindly in service, perhaps. And then you realize who you were doing things in service to. It's like it wasn't deserved. There's some sort of competition that someone was trying to brew between you and another. It's like they're pitting you against somebody else in the job place, the workplace, environment, whatever it is for you, family, whatever. And the divine will step forward and say enough's enough. Taking control of the situation. The Emperor. Taking control of the situation, taking everything that you are. Upwards, onwards we go. Doing what's best for everybody in a circumstance or a situation. I feel as though there's a little bit on this left side of naivety. Being naive about a circumstance to a certain extent. Why would people talk about me like that? Why would they pit me against somebody else? Like, I don't even care. But the other person that's stuck in the middle of the situation, they don't know how to do anything other than that. They're in such fear, I feel, that they are trying to find a solid place to land themselves. And when people get in fear like that, they start talking down about, say, you to another person, and then they talk down to the other person about you. So either way, they pit two people or two jobs or two whatever against each other. Pardon me. There's going to be, I believe, a decision come in from an Emperor, boss, judge, CEO, person in charge of the money you make, the roof over your head, that sort of thing. Could be an older family member. A desire to move to something, towards something more meaningful, something that doesn't leave you in mental chaos. An offer coming in, perhaps, a decision being made, but you're leery about it because now you see the truth of the situation in the first place. So you're leery about moving forward because it's almost like you are the only one that you trust anymore. You are the only one that you trust. Taking control of the situation to move forward. Going inward, asking the divine what to do. Making a decision, a judgment call, a massive one. Someone could be taking control of a situation, teaching someone a few things while they're at it, and it creates a different decision. It's like I feel like it's a turnaround in someone's mind. They had many options, but there's a turnaround in someone's mind. So moving forward, taking control of the situation and doing what's best for you. There's some cold feet in the circumstance, however, because you see how someone has been or how they're being. And now you're the one, perhaps, that is like, no. They were trying to make a plan to walk away before, and you were putting the work in, and now they're like, no, you're like, no. And now they're trying to put the work in. See, so back and forth we go based on some sort of karmic situation. Pardon me. What's grounding this reading? An offer coming in from a boss, judge, CEO, heading to a place of more solid foundation. Yes, absolutely. A wish granted. Seeing the truth of a situation, seeing everything that's going on. There's something in a decision-wise that's going to make you very happy. It's like getting the acclamation, the rewards, the acknowledgement. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. The acknowledgement that you feel you deserve already anyway. It's been a journey getting there. It's definitely been a journey getting there for all y'all. Tell me what's crowning this reading. Something to do with walking away from childish beliefs, childhood fantasy. It's like there's romanticizing the past. Well, we have a narcissist and a victim. That's romanticizing the past. If you are like, oh, well, they did this to me and they did that to me, that's also romanticizing the past. Well, no, it's not romanticizing the past, Halo. It's true. And if they're doing that to me, it makes them a narcissist. Yeah, well, it also makes you the victim. So you see how romanticizing goes. It's like, think of a romance novel. A romance novel isn't great unless it has a villain and a victim and someone that comes in to save the day. You see what I'm saying? So romanticizing the past, but I feel that there's this walking away from that. Walking away from romanticizing any beliefs about what can be healed, what can be done, and you're over it. I'm so over it. I've been there and back. I'm changing all my numbers. And just in case you're wondering, it has to do with what it is I feel that you want in this life. When you finally see the truth of what's been going on, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be painful. And you're going to realize that you've been in the middle of someone's mental and mouth yappity yap yap fuckery. But the reality of the situation is it helps you take control, move forward into an absolute wish granted for you, which is beautiful. Bottom of the deck, yeah, wish granted for you. Strong, solid, foundational commitment. You see what I'm saying? This is about the government, perhaps, someone dealing with government situation. It could just be that you work for the government. It could be that you're in a spiritual organization. You might be changing your views completely on spirituality and how things are working out that way for you. We have the Queen of Wands dealing possibly with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But the Divine's asking you to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Get on it. Do what it is you have to do. And there's somebody here who's been lying around in pain, I feel. In pain and hurt. And it's time to take the medication or do what it takes in order to get you moving. There's a pain cycle emotionally, mentally, and spiritually that needs to be broken here. All right. That was an interesting channeled message. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again because there's a whole bunch there I feel as though I missed. All right. Let's see what the angels have to say about this wish granted. We got some very heavy hitting energy here on the left side of things. Major arcana, you name it, whatever it is. See, we have, I'm the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So if this is about money, finance, and career, perhaps there's some sort of healing coming to your financial situation because of the ending of a situation or circumstance. I feel like you just want to walk away from it all. I think you're tired of it. You're just tired of whatever, but there's a certain thing you got to get through nonetheless. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. God wants you to know that regardless of what your children are going through or whomever's children are going through, everything is happening in perfect divine order. And there's not a need to worry about that here. Taking control of a situation. Someone might be taking control and going about having in vitro fertilization in order to have a child if they've not been able to find the person that they desire to do that. And if that is the case, then you very well may wonder about the money situation and whichever. Bottom of the deck, I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. I love you guys. Blessings to you.